with that.
Wait, I have one final thought. We were talking about princess nights and royal banquets.
Hey guys, it's KJ.
John.
And Winnie from DisneyMomLife.com. Welcome and welcome back. If you like today's video, please
Give it a thumbs up.
Subscribe if you're new.
Ding that notification bell.
And leave us a comment. And John, why do you have that ridiculous stuff all over your nose today?
Well, because today we're going to talk about the Disney Cruise Line. I was just outside getting some sun, but my nose always burns first, so I'm just trying to give it a little touch before I get a little more crisp.
Gotta get that zinc on. So what is John referencing? Well, on Christmas Day, Disney announced some really exciting Disney cruise news. On the Disney Parks Magical Christmas Day celebration, Disney announced what the new statue will be inside the atrium of the Disney Wish. They debuted a brand new video and it had a little magical touch from the fairy godmother herself.
And it was just announced that Cinderella will be the gold statue in the grand hallway at the bottom of the grand staircase.
This comes not as a big surprise, considering that Disney announced that the atrium would be inspired by the beauty of a fairy tale or beauty of a fairy tale castle. Now, John and I were talking about this, that if Cinderella is going to be on the inside, we already know that on the stern, Rapunzel will be on the outside. Now, on the other four existing ships, each stern has their own character. The Dream has Fantasia Mickey.
The Fantasy has Dumbo.
The Wonder has Donald and Huey.
And the Magic has Goofy.
Now, Ariel is on the inside of the Wonder. She does have a bronze statue in the atrium of the Wonder. So Cinderella is not the first princess on the inside, but Rapunzel is the first princess on the stern. So John and I got to talking. Now, this is purely speculation, just something we were talking about and thinking about, that what if this is a princess-themed ship? Now, I don't mean it's going to be pink or anything like that, but with Rapunzel on the outside, Cinderella on the inside, maybe there's some kind of theme there. The atrium is supposed to be inspired by a fairy tale. I don't know about you, John, but I could see this being a princess-themed ship. Again, I don't think it's going to be pink, but maybe like a Pirates Day at Sea, they'll have a Princess Day at Sea, or like a Star Wars Day at Sea and Marvel Day at Sea. Maybe we see princesses. I don't know. Again, purely speculation.
And it is worth noting again that it is the first ship that is doubling up on the princess theme in the atrium and on the stern. Even the name of the boat, the word Wish, seems to be more iconic with princesses than maybe some of the other names. I know Dream, but when I think of Wish, I think of Cinderella. I also think of Snow White, so maybe Snow White shows up in places in the boat. She was the wishing well princess. And could they have princess-themed restaurants or fairy tale-themed restaurants that would tie into the whole princess, fairy tale, you know, iconic Disney classics kind of restaurants? We could totally see them doing something like the breakfast that you have at Cinderella Castle at the theme parks, where it's Cinderella's royal table. She already is at the grand staircase, so why not bring her dining room onto the ship as well? You know what it kind of reminded me of? If you've ever seen the movie Titanic, when Jack and Rose kind of meet at the bottom of the staircase, I could picture that, because Cinderella is kind of that classic, kind of iconic, let's go off to a ball, royal feast. And that's what I kind of picture. Me standing in a tuxedo at the top of the stairs, KJ at the bottom of the stairs, and we meet at Cinderella's statue.
In my ballroom gown.
and then we go off into the Cinderella's royal table on the ship. Hopefully that happens. Now I want it to happen.
We were going back and forth if it could be something like Pirate Night, or if it would be the Marvel Day at Sea or Star Wars Day at Sea, because we know that, is it every cruise that has Pirate Night? Let us know in the comments down below, if, depending on how many cruises you've been on, do you know if Pirate Night is on every ship, on every cruise? If it is, we're thinking maybe it could be something like that, where the Wish has a princess night, or would it be something more special, like how they have Marvel Day at Sea and Star Wars Day at Sea, where it's not on every cruise, but you have to book that cruise. You know, thinking about Disney, and like, listen, the cruise line has lost a lot of money over this last year in 2020, so maybe if they did some kind of Princess Day at Sea, you know, if they charge a premium or whatever it is, that might get a lot of kids wanting to go. By the time the Wish sets sail, Winnie will be 2 or 2.5, 3. I guess it depends on.
She'll be almost 3, yeah.
Yeah. So she may be all about Disney princesses. Currently she's all about Mickey Mouse, but in a couple of years she may be all about the Disney princesses. So this could be something that parents want to take their kids to. That's something a little bit different than the parks, going on a cruise, and a princess themed cruise. So I could see, oh, speaking of Mickey, I could see Disney trying to make this into something to entice more people to go, especially with people like us, with a little princess of our own.
And
He's a little cranky at the moment.
And speaking of which, as you started continuing to talk about princesses, Disney, I feel like, doesn't usually do something that skews to only one gender. Like, I feel like Princess Night might be skewing more towards little girls. It could be possible that it could be like a royal ballroom night where there's princes
true.
and princesses. So the little boys can kind of dress up as Prince Charming.
I would argue that Pirate Night is more of a boy theme. I know girls dress up as pirates. I was a pirate, I think, in the 4th grade.
And
for
Keira Knightley did kick butt in the Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
Yes, but I would say, like, when they do the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, the boys
Right, that's true.
do dress up as pirates, and then the girls are princesses.
Well,
so.
listen, it could be Princess Day at Sea, it could be a royal day at sea where it's Prince Charmings and princesses, and who knows, maybe you'll meet your Prince Charming on the deck of a ship.
Not for a while, John. Like John said earlier, the Disney Wish is the first of 3 new ships joining the Disney Cruise Line fleet through 2025. All 3 are powered by liquefied natural gas at approximately 144,000 gross tons and 1,250 guest staterooms, which is slightly larger than the Disney Dream and the Disney Fantasy. I don't know about you guys, but I am certainly excited for the Disney Wish. I know it's not going to be running until 2022, which seems like a long way away, but John and I did put out a video on why we think that 2022 is a good time to cruise. We'll take you with us, it's okay. So if you haven't watched that, we suggest you check that out. But it would definitely be something I would be excited to partake in going on the Disney Wish. From what we know so far, it sounds like it's gonna be amazing.
The thing I wonder about now, we were all set to go on the Dream a few months back. Now I wonder if...
John, it was like a year ago now.
Yeah, well, right, we're all set to go on the Dream, and now I wonder, no pun intended, if we're gonna have our sights set on, well, no, the next cruise we go on has to be the Wish.
Disney Wish.
Yeah, like, forget the Dream, that's old news. No.
I guess. I also do...
It's gonna be probably tough to get reservations on the Wish.
And I imagine that it will, well, as we already know, that if you are a 10-time or I think it's like 11 or more cruises, you're platinum. So based on the ranking system of platinum, gold, silver, and then new cruisers, it might be tough for new cruisers to get on the Disney Wish that first year, especially since they're saying summer of 2022. So that could technically be into September, so we really don't know. They haven't given a specific date yet. It could be as early as June, or it may not be till September. So summer is 3 months long, and we don't really know. But if it's towards the end, then that means there's only like 3 to 4 months of Disney cruising on the Disney Wish. So I don't know, John. Maybe we're waiting till 2023. Hopefully not for the Disney Wish, but
whatever gets me my land and sea cruise trip, that's what I'm in for.
If we do get on the Disney Wish, I don't even care where we go. So depending on when they release the schedule of the 2022 cruises for the Wish, I would go cold cruise, warm cruise. I just want to get on that ship. I think it's going to be so cool.
Yeah, I've got enough sun, so cold cruise sounds good to me.
Anyway, if you guys liked today's video, please
give it a thumbs up.
Subscribe if you're new.
Ding that notification bell.
And leave us a comment. Let us know, are you excited to get on the Disney Wish? Is that something on your Disney bucket list? And with that...
Wait, I have one final thought. We were talking about princess nights and royal banquets. Disney Cruise Lines don't usually have a formal night. I wonder if, like, if in that theming, if they would actually bring a formal night to a Disney cruise ship.
Oh, maybe it could be an optional cruise?
Yeah, you know, something where the men dress up in suits, women in sort of dress, and the kids look
in
like
their princess and prince outfits.
In their holiday best clothing. Sunday best or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
yeah, I could see that. I would think they would make it optional though, because
yeah.
I think that's part of the Disney theming with the cruises.
If I want to wear my Mickey ears or Goofy ears, darn it, I'm going to wear them.
Okay, John. And with that, we'll see you real soon. Bye, guys.
See you next time I get some sun.
Oh. Do you guys love how all of a sudden she knows? Like,
time to
we got a little ham on our hands.
Now it's time to say goodbye to all our family.
Say bye, guys. We'll catch you in the next one. That's what this is. Hello. Winnie, look, Wayne. Hey. Are you clapping?
You need sun. You're going to burn out there.
Thank you, wish.
So why not bring her?
Right.
Can I dress up as Prince Charming? Will you be my date at the ball? Okay.
Forget mommy. Say hi.
Hi.
You trying to get Daddy's nose with his zinc? Say, see you real soon, everybody! See you real